Hey.
Hello everybody, Jess Keating here from Sydney, Australia, also the national leader. We are here in Sydney Harbour launching our event 2016 Map Tour Down Under. Guys, we are inviting all our mappers across the globe, across the globe, Simon Stepsis, what the four Germans, Tony Booth, everybody, purchase your ticket now and come over to us next year, guys. We are selling our tickets now, and it's only limited. Grab your early bird ticket right now.
Okay, so I'm going to speak from the other level really quickly. You've got to come to this event. There's only limited tickets. We'll sell out fast. It's an event you need to be at if you want your things to go to the next event. We're all here to help, and you've got to be here. July 31, 2016. Okay, so
Okay, enough of that. Let's get rid of that. That just wants to keep on playing. How are we, guys? We're
Good.
good. Cool. All right. Hello, everybody out there, YouTube land, in the Facebook groups, my advertising Facebooks, all out there. My name is Kim Little from Australia, and I am your host here. And I'm just going to turn this off because I'm sure I have feedback. It's my beautiful voice talking on a YouTube video. Sweet. Okay, so tonight I just wanted to have a bit of a get-together, really, with some top leaders here. We've got some successful people here on the panel, and really just get a bit of a catch-up, really, of where we're at, how MAP is going. There's been some awesome changes, some major changes in the business, and I think we could talk about that. So I just decided to, let's put our faces to the camera and let's have a chat. And I've invited some awesome people that I respect and have a lot of success in this business. And for the people that are new with the business or people that are watching and tuning in that aren't aware about this business, we're in a business called My Advertising Pays. It is an awesome online business where you can advertise and earn a profit share from the whole business. And truly is an awesome business, and it's just growing and fantastic. We're going to hear some awesome results from some of these people. Tonight we've got Rod. Rod, he is actually, I'm pretty lucky, and I'm a lucky guy right now because we've got a regional leader here from Melbourne. And he's awesome. He's just devoted some time here to speak to us, and really appreciate that. We've also got Gay she's from northern New South Wales, almost on the border there at Queensland, and she's a diamond as well. I've got diamonds on the panel, and we've got Brad Nielsen as well. He's from Brizzy, and he's going to be speaking to us as well. So really just, we just want to have a chat. We've got a chat room as well. I posted that link out to everybody, so you're quite welcome to post any little comments. Obviously, we're not the technical My Advertising Pays operators here. We're just affiliates like everybody else here, so we can't answer any technical questions. But we're here to put our face to the name and let's, give you a bit of support and guidance. And if any questions we can answer, we'll definitely answer them for you. So you can go ahead and put any questions in the chat room, and we will answer them as soon as we can. But I just wanted to pass to Rod. Rod is, as I said, he's from Melbourne, and he's a regional leader. And what a regional leader means is actually someone that's so dedicated to the business and are willing to actually share their time, their experience, and the knowledge that they've learned to give it to other people in the business in the local area. And instead of watching stuff on YouTube and putting out support stuff, Facebook like stuff, he's actually setting up and creating presentation events in the local area so people can actually get off their couches, go to these events and actually meet, greet, shake the hand, meet these people that are actually involved in this business. And that's awesome that these people are doing this. And it's great that the business has a structure that is so genuine and respectful of everybody, that it puts these awesome people in places to be able to get out and spread this word about this business. So anyway, Rod, take it away, mate. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and yeah, mate, appreciate it.
All right, no, thanks very much, Kim. a little bit of blushing goes on there because you know, I am only just a regional leader as far as I'm concerned, and all it is really is another name for a helper. I've just put myself out there. I'm affiliate just like these guys, Brad, Gay, Jeff, Kim, and all the others. They're just trying to help. Only because we do have a very solid and secure platform in my advertising space, and it's gone from version 1 to version 2, and I'm ecstatic about the whole thing. But a little bit about myself, I have been in another program, to be honest. It was similar to MAP, My Advertising Pays, but I didn't do too well in that one, and no one else did either, by the way. But and that wasn't to defend myself. It was just but it was a good learning curve because it actually taught me a lot. The difference between that one, and I'm not going to mention names, and My Advertising Pays, because the criteria that I've learnt with My Advertising Pays has convinced me that it is solid and secure. It took me actually 20 months to reach diamond status, where I think all these guys are. Brad is, I know Kim is, Gay. You know, it's a tough call and it's not easy, but especially if you've been burnt before. But I really do think that My Advertising Pays has really nailed it, and I'm so confident in it. I'm actually willing to be a regional leader and help other people and help others along the way. My reputation means a lot to me, and to put my neck out like that means a lot. So I'm all for My Advertising Pays.
Yeah, that's awesome, Rod. No, I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that you do give up your time to be able to do that and share your experience and you know, willing to give your thoughts and train people about this business, because honestly, I'm sure you're aware there's a lot of people out there that are wanting business like this where they can get advertising to their products, their websites, their businesses, and they can actually earn a bit of an income on the side, whether you want to an income to pay your bills or an income for a wage or to be quite wealthy. The opportunity is definitely there, and it's people like you making these events to be able to get people in there. So because I'm sure you're aware, a lot of people actually prefer to speak to someone one-on-one or a phone or a message. They prefer to get and meet that person. So it's actually good we have these events. I know there's a couple of events happening this month, everyone, as well, so I'm going to post the image in a second, and so you'll find out where these events are. But thanks for that, Rod. Well, we'll pass over to Gay. Gay, you're a recent diamond, and if anybody doesn't know, a diamond is basically a success level that you can achieve in the business through your own personal journey, building the business and being quite successful. It's a level that everyone should aspire to, and a lot of people aspire to them. So Gay and the rest of us here have actually succeeded that level. And yeah, Gay, just tell us a little bit about you.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Gay Roberts, and here is my wonderful husband Jeffrey. We've been in My Advertising Pays now since June 2014, and Brad, he's actually my my sponsor. So Brad actually approached me back in June 2014 and said to me, you know, look, I've just come across this, and having been down a path with Brad in another entity, I was at that point very, very skeptical about doing anything else online. But anyway, you know, the old saying is, if you never know if you never go. So I literally took Brad's advice. I had a look, and much to my surprise, I actually liked what I saw. I wasn't completely convinced that it would work, but you know, again, you don't know until you dip your toe into the water. So Jeff and I had a discussion about it. We actually decided to join, and what that means to join is that you buy credit packs. You purchase credit packs, and so we purchased 4 credit packs, and that got us moving. So again, I reiterate that I wasn't all that keen, so I just sat back and watched and waited, and then every day, surely enough, money was coming into my account, and I thought, oh, well, this is interesting. What am I doing for this? I'm clicking on 10 advertisements a day, every 24 hours, and this money is coming into my account every 20 minutes. At that point in time, I didn't really have anything to advertise on the My Advertising Pays platform, but I soon learnt that that was also another fantastic way to promote a business. And so I guess I sat back and I watched probably about 3 months until about October, and I started seeing actually a guy by the name of Simon Stepsies is the actual #1 affiliate member for My Advertising Pays, who resides in the UK. I was watching videos of him on Facebook, and at that time we could actually publicise our incomes. And what I was looking at was sort of like monopoly money, and I just thought, this is insane. This guy's making all this money. I really need to have a good hard look at this. So I messaged Brad and I said, what are your thoughts? And he said, yeah, I think I've decided that it's time to put the pedal to the metal. So I guess we both kind of took off roughly about the same time, and we've never looked back. And I think Jeff will agree that it's been a fantastic journey in the 21, 22, 23 months now we've been involved, and you know, we're receiving regular withdrawals, and it's changing our life. It is really, really changing our life and giving us a comfort factor that we didn't have before, and that's really important to people. We're in our 60s, and you know, for those people out there watching this who are looking for an alternative way to, you know, avoid going into doom and gloom after you retire, take a serious look at this business, because it does actually work, doesn't it, Jay?
Sure does. My background is I was in the corporate world in Melbourne and Brisbane for many, many years before starting my own business, and built it up from scratch to where it is today. But even though there's so many restrictions in traditional business, whether it be the ATO, the Australian Taxation Office, or the other legislative requirements you have to meet, and then you see, okay, if I'm making a certain percentage of my money, what am I really making? And you realise it's not what you think. So it's a case of then re-evaluating what you're doing and saying there's got to be a better way, and MAP is certainly a better way. It gives us a way to control what we earn, and we're earning a significant amount. We furnished our new house through MAP, and we're about to put carpets in our house through MAP, and you know, that's only the start. We just love what we're doing, and we believe that thanks to Mike Dees, there's potential for us to go an awful long way and make an awful lot of money out of this business. So thanks, Mike, and thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, guys. That's awesome. I mean, Jeff, you're so right. You guys said it's a comfort factor. That is too right. You know, a lot of people just think one stream of income. You know, whether they're working hard at their business, trying to get a promotion, trying to build to a better level in their business. They're not, you know, a safety egg, so that if something does happen, you do get sick or you do want to retire, you know, you have got something extra there. So that's really awesome that you know, you guys have actually done this and taken that step to build that extra nest egg. So that's awesome, guys. All right, last guy, Brad from Brisbane, Queensland supporter. Brad, tell us a little bit about yourself, mate.
Thanks, Ken. Yeah, Queenslander. Yeah, we were the same. We're in traditional business as well, just like Jeff and Guy. And I mean, even from a young age, my dad had been in traditional business. He'd made that transition after figuring out that he was making all the money for somebody else. So he always said, well, you need to be in business for yourself. You know, it was always our mentality, but which is something that we did. We went into traditional business, but as well as a lot of money, we found was the trap of spending a lot of time as well. So you're trading time for money all the time, and then you never have both. So we were of the same opinion. There's got to be a better way, or at least another way, that we can get something else happening outside of work. And we always had heard from financial people who had been successful that your survival is between 8 and 5, and from 5 till midnight is your wealth. What you're doing after work. So we started looking, and we tried a few different things over the years, like everybody has. And some's worked okay, some's not so okay, some's short term, and we'd never really found that sort of perfect storm of a business. And I was in some online chat rooms, and we stumbled across MAP, and I had heard of it. I hadn't really looked into it, and then we started looking into it and read about Dees and what he was producing with My Advertising Pays. And the ears pricked up, and I was still a little bit skeptical but curious at the same time. And it's good to be skeptical. Good to have a healthy level of skepticism, as long as you're still open-minded to follow through and find out the facts. So we did that, and what we saw we liked. We got started also in June 2014. We played around with it for a little while, just for a couple of months, 2-3 months, just to see what was happening, get the feel for it. And all of a sudden, like Gay said, we noticed that these common patterns were occurring, and people were making money. And it was fairly new in Australia at the time, but we had all these examples of people offshore that were further along in the business that we could look at that were earning some really substantial sort of money. So we decided it was time to share the business and really treat it for what it was, because it is a business. So if you treat it like a business, it'll reward you unbelievably down the track. It's not just a hobby. So fast forward 16 months, and we'd actually hit that diamond level, and all of a sudden, it was not just a little play thing anymore. We've created literally what most would consider a full-time income, and which was something that we'd always tried to do, but we'd never been able to do. And we're just average, ordinary people. We don't know anything that anyone else doesn't know. There's no magic ingredient, but just follow the people before you, and you'll get there as well. So it's been an awesome journey so far. But we're not finished yet. We're far from it. But it's delivered everything that they've ever promised, and it's going from strength to strength. And we're absolutely stoked to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, Brad. Well, glad you're in the business, mate. Glad you found the right opportunity then, isn't it?
Too right.
All right. Well, some people might not know. My name's Kim Little, and I've got a trade background. So electrician is what I was actually. I was a late bloomer with the electrician. I started my apprenticeship when I was 30. Because really, I don't know, I surfed too much when I was younger, I suppose, and mucked around, and I actually lost my best mate in 2000, and he was the type of guy that had everything, had all the girls, had all the friends. He just bought a house, nice car, great job, all the friends, and then he died when he had a surfing accident, and pretty much that was the pinnacle of my life changing, where I pulled the finger out, and I said, look, I want to be financially stable. I want to learn something from my mate that died, and be better with money, and get out there and give life a go. So that's what I did. I went and got a trade, worked hard, and I became actually a very good electrician, and I was paid very well. But you know what, like, I was driving to work and I see these people driving nice cars, and I see people on YouTube saying that you can make $10,000 overnight. I'm like, oh, that'd be awesome, but that would never ever happen to me. And I just knew that there was definitely a way to build a nest egg, that you can create an income online, that you can go to bed, wake up in the morning and make some money. I mean, how fantastic is that? To wake up in the morning and you've been sleeping and you check your account and there's money sitting in your account. from a tradie's point of view, sometimes when we go to someone's house, it costs us money to go to the house. We do the work, we do all that hard work, traffic, tolls, all that, and then sometimes you don't even get paid 30 days later. So to go to bed and then wake up morning and make some money, that's awesome. You know, so yeah, basically I put my finger out. I happened to find this business, and backwards really. I actually found it through Facebook because I saw this in all these people talking about it, going, "This is awesome," you know. And I was like, "Well, this must work," you know. And that was actually just over 2 years ago now, and I can't believe that 2 years has gone that quick though, but it really has. But yeah, since then really, I stayed focused, you know. I learned all about the business. You know, there's so many aspects of the business. It's for people that don't know, we earn profit share from being a partnership kind of thing in the business, where we contribute to viewing ads. In return, we earn profit share from the company as long as you have active credit packs, which are advertising that you purchase on the website. And so I purchased some advertising credit packs and then started to learn about how you can actually put some ads on the website and get a bit of traffic and all those things. Like all that stuff you just never learn when I was an electrician. So, you know, you learn it so much with the business, and that's definitely been one thing I've just been amazed with the amount of stuff that I've learned, with all that sort of internet stuff. And the best thing on the side is I've met some awesome people. I've been making an awesome income. I mean, I left as an electrician, a full-time electrician, last June to do this. I mean, when I first set out to do this, I honestly really just wanted to make some money to pay my bills, because that was just my goal, which honestly still to this day is an awesome goal, because imagine just making a few $100s a week to pay some bills. That's massive. It's just something you don't have to worry about. The bills are getting sorted. You don't have to, you know, all that sort of stuff was my goal, which is, to some people, that's a small goal, but honestly that changed life, just having some money there as a safety net to pay some bills. So that's all I set out to do, and little did I know that actually this could generate and create something that was going to be awesome and change. But really that just comes with a bit of focus. There's so many distractions, as I have learned, in this type of environment, where there's a lot of they call it shiny ball syndrome, where people are throwing out offers, all these different businesses and stuff, and people just get sidetracked. And honestly, you just can't. When you find, sure, all these people here can agree with me. When you find something that's good, just stick with it. It works. Just multiply it, build it, create it. Stay with that journey. It's a highway. There is a lot of off-road. Stay on the highway until you get to your goal, whatever that may be, and it works. This works, and that's the reason why I'm still here today, 2.5 years later, in this business, still doing some hangouts, still talking to people, because I love this business. It works. It's got some awesome things in there you can learn about your traffic and your ads, all that stuff, and you don't have to be a guru straight away. For all those new people out there that want to join this business and get started, you don't have to be a guru. You don't have to have a product or a business just straight away. You know, you can learn all this stuff. People can actually, there's so many people here, all these people on the panel will get out and help you. Learn all this sort of stuff. You know, don't be scared, because honestly, that's the best thing that I did, was just stay focused, just made it happen. And you know, honestly, and there's a lot of people that motivate me. These people on this panel motivated me because they're doing it. So for anybody that's thinking about joining this business, totally recommend it. We're real people here. This is a real person. You know, I'm not a fake Photoshop person. This business works. I promise you it works, and you're going to love it. And you know, just get on board, and everybody's out to help you. I mean, I'll help anybody. These guys will help anybody. Get to these events. There's events in Brisbane. There's an event in Sydney, Adelaide, Melbourne. There's Western Australia. We've got a massive one coming up in July, which is going to be amazing, and we'll talk about that in a second. But really, my journey is just doing that. It's really joining this business, getting stuck into it, creating my goals, and then just learning. And like, even when I'm at the diamond, just as everybody else is, but it's all about your journey. You know, it doesn't stop here. And but that's why we're getting out here, to show you awesome people that this business is awesome. So that's all I can say about that. But guys, I just wanted to get back to you about, obviously we've had a massive change now from the MAP 1, because for people not aware, this business, when it first started, basically 2.5 years ago, it's a family-run business created by an awesome guy that was just sick of people losing money. He created a business that actually is genuine, that gives back to the people, and that's what I love about this business. And it's had some growth in the last 2 years, and amazing that they have put so much infrastructure in along the way, and now it's really just hatched another business, which is a lot of people call it number 2. It's the same business, just another look to the business that's a lot newer and a lot more features. It's changing to the Euro, which a lot of people, you guys know. Most of you watching this YouTube video are probably in Milestone, so they know about this sort of stuff. But there's definitely been some changes that have happened, so I'm interested to hear what some other people sort of say about the new version. But from my point of view, I mean, switching, as I said, I'm just an electrician, so when it comes to technical terms with the currency and all that sort of stuff, it goes way over my head. Actually, a smart lady, which is in my team, Linda Castle out there, how you going, Linda? She actually opened my eyes a little bit about the Euro currency, and she said, Kim, that's the best thing that ever happened. The Euro currency is just so much more stable. It's steady. It's a stronger currency. You know, this is going to set up My Advertising Page for the future. And like I always sort of knew that, but just to hear it from someone that I think I look up to, it was just like, wow, this is the light is switching on. So I'm really excited about the Euro, to be honest with you. There definitely is a transition period that people have to be aware of, the people that are from MAP 1 to MAP 2, because as we're trying to convert a US to Euro, so there's going to be a transition period there. But once we're all in MAP 2 and the Euros are converted, it's just going to be awesome. It's already looking so good. I know there's some things getting smoothed out at the moment, which are fabulous. And honestly, I'm just looking forward. I love the new website. It's just a bit more simpler and easier to go through this sort of stuff. It just doesn't look as cluttered. So from my point of view, yeah, I'm really liking MAP 2, and I've seen some major changes anyway through the last 2.5 years. I mean, they upgraded the servers, growing pains with the business, as there should be. There's always growing pains with the business. But they have always come through, always 100% come through and made sure this works. You know, that's the reason why I'm still here. That's the reason I know that people are loving this business, because the business behind the team behind the business are there making sure this business is going to be here for the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years. I mean, who wouldn't want to build a nest egg in a business like this when you know it's got security like that? Why would you waste your time with other ones when you know this works? So from my point of view, for someone that's been there 2.5 years, you got nothing to worry about. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's journeys and what this business is bringing. There's some awesome new things coming up in the next couple of months with the business. I'm looking forward to seeing those. But I'll just go across to Rod. Rod, so mate, what do you think? You've been in business for a while now. You know, this MAP 2, it's looking pretty good. What do you think about it?
I have to reiterate what Kim just said. It's brilliant. As far as I'm concerned, the Mike D's CEO and founder has got a vision and his mission, which you can find on the blog. Everyone should read that mission and vision statement for both. Kim he was perfectly correct in every facet of what he said there. MAP 2 needed to be. It was actually a necessity, even though, as Kim said, we've got growing pains, if you like, but it's still necessary, and people who believe actually in this business and have got the 3 core values of Mike D's is My Advertising Pays, which is loyalty, humanity, and integrity. It definitely shows through the whole facet of everything they do. Through the mathematicians working it out, I'm not I don't know exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised if mathematicians were involved again in MAP 2 to work it out. I think it's a far more professional site. I actually love the site. In MAP 1, I was actually I went straight to the sign up page actually, but MAP 2, I love to see the home page. I want to see. I purposely click on My Advertising Pays, you know, the logo there to bring up the home page because I love it. And there's a lot to offer in MAP 2 where there's a lot more coming in from they're allowed, because of MAP 2, they're allowed to attach a lot more income streams to MAP 2. I encourage even the older members to just click on everything in MAP 2. It's you can click on, you're not going to break it, so just click on every tab that comes up and suss it out and find out what you're actually excitingly in for. I mean, it's you're able to rent out your space. The publisher. Look, I'll go on, but I get a bit passionate about My Advertising Pays and seeing MAP 2. But MAP 2 I think is absolutely brilliant. I'm here to stay as MAP 2 is. We've got a massive future. These lucky, fortunate people who are on this panel here, just as lucky as they will help you, just like my status is a so-called regional leader, but these people on this panel now will help you to the end if you want to find a path through to this secure and solid platform. It's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah. No, that's thanks, Rob. No, then that's so right about that. Is you know, really good. If people are not aware, the MAP 2 is actually doing a lot of corporate stuff. You know, that they're trying to get corporate businesses involved, and what is corporate businesses going to do? They're going to put their money into it because they need advertising. They want advertising. They love traffic to their products and businesses. And what's that going to do? It's going to put money into the profit share, and that's going to help us. So it's great that the MAP 2 is set up for a corporate side as well as a private side as well. So that's really good. All right, Gay, time on the spotlight. What do you think about MAP 2? And Jeff, tell us as well how you think about it.
Well, so far the journey's been an interesting one, and on the very big plus side, it's refreshing. I'm actually really enjoying the new site. It adds professionalism to the whole MAP arena. I was getting, you know, a couple of comments from a few people in MAP 1 saying, you know, the site didn't look as professional as what it could do, and of course now they've definitely polished that act completely. As far as you know, the transition goes, as Rod said, yes, we've got some, you know, teething issues which are all being ironed out daily, and it's just getting stronger and stronger every day. And of course, with growth comes change, and you have to embrace change in order to move forward in life. If in my 62 years of life I've learned that you have to change in order to grow, and so, you know, hats off to Mike Deese and the team for taking us into the next era of MAP, and it's onward and upward. You know, Kim just touched very lightly on bringing in corporations. This is actually going to bolster MAP up hugely by having these major competitors out there, you know, just taking notice of My Advertising Pays and using it as their advertising platform. You know, as we know, Google is prominent on the internet, and MAP, I see in the next coming years, will probably equal Google into the future. So, and that's great. You know, competition is always what we want in life, and competition spurs people on. So, Jeff, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, sure, just a couple of things. What Linda said about the stability in the euro currency, particularly for new members coming through, when they put their dollars in, they know that if they put whatever the euro conversion is, say maybe 63 cents, they know when they withdraw it's between 63 and 65, so it's very consistent, plus for the earnings that they've got. I think the best thing about MAP is the fact they are planning and developing for the future. Let's see the companies that haven't planned properly for the future in Australia in the last 12 months. Let's look at Woolworths and Masters. They didn't plan properly. They didn't evaluate the market. They didn't test it. They didn't. And what happened to Woolworths after that? They lost millions and millions and millions of dollars. Their shareholders all lost money. Dick Smith Electronics. They moved into market they didn't understand. What happened? They lost millions and millions and millions of dollars. MAP isn't going down that track. MAP has evaluated what's happening in the marketplace. They've put together a program where people will make money, consistently make money, and every one of the 260,000 members of MAPS has made money since day one and is still making money, and that's the key ingredient. And, you know, again, I say what I said before, Mike Dees is the man to thank for that. He's put his time and his effort and his money into making it work, and if people are whinging about the extra money we pay in membership, too bad. It's stability about the company and making the company evolve, develop, be prepared for the future. Yep. That's my input.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Jeff, you're totally right there. I mean, with the side of the memberships, obviously, if people are not aware, instead of MAP 1, we had a yearly membership or a 6-monthly. Now it's a monthly membership. But really, when it works out on revenue or not revenue, but profit share that you earn from the month, it really works out to something like 1.6% of your total earnings of the month. So, I mean, in a business, because this is a business, you're going to have some expenses. So, I mean, from an electrical side, having expenses of 1.6%, I mean, I'll take it any day, because it costs me, when I go to work all week, when I do Sparky jobs, it used to cost me $100 in tolls, $100 in fuel, you know, all this sort of stuff. It costs money. You know, this is a membership, 10, 25, 50, 100. I'll pay that any day. It's nothing. Seriously nothing. So memberships is good anyway, because it's just putting more for everyone else. So you can't really complain about spending money to get money. That's awesome. So memberships, that's nothing, guys. But Brad, so let us know what you think, mate, of the new MAP 2. You've been in the business for a while now as well, so you must have some idea of it.
Yeah, we were pretty stoked with MAP 1 and making the transition to MAP 2. Yeah, really happy with it. I love the website. It's a really fresh new website. But, you know, I mean, it's not all just about looks. It's about functionality, you know. It can be pretty, but it's got to be able to work, you know. And, you know, this new platform is built for longevity, which is, you know, it's so important to all of us. You know, I've been part of opportunities in the past, business models in the past that haven't been built solid enough, and I've always also luckily had a bit of a knack for sort of pulling away at the right time, normally a year or so, sometimes before some of the other guys actually see it. But I'm still here because, you know, MAP's just going from strength to strength. I love what they've done. I love the longevity and the sustainability of the new site. You know, if you want to play with the big boys, and we want big corporate advertisers on here, it's got to be attractive. You know, they've got to want to put their name out there. They're branding themselves, so they need something that's, you know, professional to get their name out there. Now, so far, we've had people that have seen companies like Coles and American Express, some of the major banks. They're branding now on MAP website, and yeah, that's really exciting too, because we're obviously big enough to attract some of that sort of advertising now. We've got 260,000 affiliates that are clicking every day, and you know, these big companies want to get advertising in front of these people. So that's great, because the more advertising that comes through MAP, the more profit share, and, you know, we share in profit shares. So it's awesome. Yeah, to new people, it might be, you know, a little bit weird, a little bit new, But like Ross said, it's not difficult. You just play around with it for a little bit. It's like any new program or new website that you pulled up on screen. Play with it for a little bit, and after a little while, and just a short while, everything just is second nature. I think the euro is a great move. And we hear that time and time again from people that have dealt with the euro in the past. It's a strong currency. It's a stable currency, and I've actually never watched the currency so closely on a daily basis than I started with my advertising pace. And you do notice that the euro is a very stable currency, and it's easy to move around. They can move large sums of euro a lot easier. It's just a much cleaner currency to be operating in, and it might take a little bit more to get started. As a new person, it's going to cost you a little bit more to buy your credit packs. But once you're at the other end, and, you'll get paid in euro. That's pretty cool. You'll be smiling, trust me. So, it's good stuff. So, ordinary people can earn. It's a unique business model. This ticks so many boxes, and we're really liking not where it is just now, even, but where it's going in the future. So, good on you, Mike and the team.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right, Brad. And I'm looking forward to bringing that euro money back. That's for sure, because the currency is awesome. So thanks for those testimonies, and thanks for your input on Map 2, guys. And I really do appreciate that. I truly believe Map 2 is definitely going to be here for for years to come. And I'm really glad that I jumped on board, and people are jumping on board now because they are creating a future for themselves. Whether it's just a part-time thing for you or you want to get serious, it's something that you can get involved straight away, and you can be earning money straight away. You can get traffic and get viewers to your business or product. It really is the great platform that you can have both. And it can be as simple as you want, or it can be as technical as you want. You can go the full hog with this business, and it really can open up a lot of avenues for you. This is actually one of the books that the business has made it into. James Cairn is actually quite a successful established magazine in the UK. I'm pretty sure we don't have this magazine in Aussie, but the business actually made it in there, and you can see it's talking all about the business. Now, realistically, for an online business to make it into this magazine, you have to have a reputation. You've got to have a bit of respect from these people. Otherwise, they wouldn't want to put business in the magazine. So I just wanted to show that the business is starting to make headways out there. It's really getting noticed. This is what we're talking about, corporate side of it as well. This is going to be awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing some big corporate sort of stuff in there as well. So got a chat room. There's a couple people in there talking, which is pretty good. This is only fairly new, this chat room. I just want to try it out. It's actually new. It's just to have a bit of interaction, so we can have people talking. Just something that we could chuck it out there and develop the course. So we've got Barry. He's got a question here. It's difficult to get to the events, and I have a sponsor that's hard to get in touch with. Any suggestions on getting help? Well, Barry, we're here. I'm here. Rod's here. Gay, Brad. There's leaders in your area. I'm not particularly sure where you're from, but there's definitely leaders in your area that can help. If you can't get to these events, maybe we can, some of these leaders or some people can actually do a private hangout, just like what we're talking here. Private hangout where we can help you with any of the things that you might be having problems with, whether it's trying to build a team, some things on the advertising. I mean, it doesn't take long just to have a bit of conversation. There's always somebody there that can actually help you. We've got national leaders as well, the team jets. Those guys can help you if they want. So there's definitely always someone around that can help you. So that goes to anybody that needs any help. What you've got to do is just put a post in the group or message someone. We've got regional leaders; they can definitely help you out. And in saying that, also, I think it is awesome that we do have these Facebook groups. There's an Australian official group that you guys should be in, and definitely get really interactive with that group. liking, commenting, posting, showing success with like an image of, say, if you're on 50 packs, put a 50 pack image from Google on there, and just, you know, let people know your journey. You don't have to do this journey by yourself. You know, we're all just family anyway. We're all not gurus. I'm certainly not a guru, but I love to see people's journey and success there. People actually can, you know, get to know you, and they can actually see where you're going in your journey, and it inspires them to want to put their stuff on the too. So, guys, just get out there, get amongst all the groups, start liking, commenting, posting, and just to get out and have conversations with everyone. That's what's the beauty about these events in your local areas, is that you can actually get out and meet these people, meet and greet, shake their hands, ask small questions, meet these people that are there to help you. And I just wanted to show you where these events are. If you just want to have a look at my screen, I'm just going to share it with you right now. Okay. This month, May 15, Hawks Nest Golf Club. You've got the address there, it's the top one. There's a presentation at that local area, okay? If you haven't got this detail, that's okay. You can message someone. It's definitely going to be out there. It's in the Australian official group under events. You can find this. So May 15, there's a presentation there. So get along to that. Meet all these leaders. Meet all these people. Get some help, guys. We're there to help you, and we're here to share this business. You can bring all your business partners, you can bring all your people that might be interested in this business, and that you can learn about business. This is the official presentation, okay? May 21st, in Coomera in Queensland. There's also a presentation there by Laurie, Queensland leader, and he's going to be talking about the business as well, which is really good to get to. You know, it gives an official standpoint on the business, what the business is about. And once again, you can bring all your people, all the friends, anybody you want to bring to business, or just yourself. It's really actually quite good to go to these events, because sometimes when you're in your house or you're on your laptop, you don't get to talk to people about the business, but when you get to these places, you know, you kind of feel like you're with family, because we're all on the same page, you know. So May 28th, I hope I've got these dates right. Also in Adelaide there, at the Education Development Centre, Renate's doing a presentation there, so you guys got to get along to that Adelaide event. You know, you're going to love it. Just get there. It's going to grow if you can go there. Okay, and there'll be some June events that I'll be posted in the groups later on in June, and we can't forget about July 31st. Okay, July 31st, Star City Casino, Sydney. I mean, this is just an event. You just can't miss. You just got to be there. Why do you have to be there? Well, we've got multi-millionaires that are in this business that have created massive wealth for themselves, plus all the other leaders are all flying in from all over the world to be there, have a presentation, to say their testimonies, and meet you guys. That in itself is worth a lot of money. That is awesome, just to be there and meet these people. You know, photos, videos, conversations with people. These people that are millionaires, they're going to be able to give their time for free and speak to you about how their success, how they got to their journey. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening on that day. You want to get down there, get some flights. You want to get to that presentation, stay down there. I'm going down there. I'm going to be there for about 4 days. I'm going to catch up, go to this presentation. There's a training down the next day. I'm going to check out Sydney. I haven't been there for a long time, so I'm looking forward to checking out some places down there. Bondi and all those places, just awesome. Sydney, but definitely got to get down there, some photos, videos, and I can't wait to meet everyone, as well as all these people on this panel here. We're all going to be there. It's going to be awesome, guys. So they're some of the events and presentations that's happening in your local area. All right. Okay, so just almost finishing up, guys. I just wanted to show you a book that I've recently got. I know a couple of you other ones might have this book. This book is The Map Addiction. Yep, there you go. Again, Jeff's got it. This book is written by Simon Stepsis. And if you're watching, we love you, buddy. But this book really just shows a journey of someone that's gone from a street sweeper, working a 9-to-5 job, to an internet millionaire. If this has got all this information in there, this whole journey, plus a lot of information about, you know, how to build your business, just awesome information in there. And I just wanted to share one little piece hopefully it doesn't go too long. Shouldn't. But it's for the people out there that are trying to build a team. Okay. Now, because as we know with this business, you can just earn money from the profit share and through the stuff that you're advertising on the website, or if you like, you can also build a team. And when you build a team, it also means you're building an extra income. So just remember, guys, remember this when you're attempting to generate interest in MAP or in any other opportunity. For that matter, 20% of the people won't like you, while 80% will. It doesn't matter who you are, what you say, or what you do. This is how it works. Don't take it personally. But when you're presenting to people, you can instinctively sense that someone is overly keen on what you're saying. It's probably the 80%, or there might be the 20% people there that are not interested. People will judge you on how you look or how you act, even if they don't know you. This is completely out of your control. And there's no point spending time or energy worrying about it. Remember, the overall majority will like you. It's only the 20% that don't. I'll take that because 80% is pretty amazing. What he's saying there, guys, is this is a great opportunity. Get out there and share. You can't share with everybody out there because people are fixated on the 9-to-5 job. Don't worry about those guys. Don't worry about the negativity. Don't worry about those people that try and bring you down in life because they're everywhere. You need to just focus on the goals that you want to do, get to the goals that you want to get to, reach out and hang on to the people that are positive, hang on to the people that are going to help you, and hang around people that are positively set on the goal that they want to achieve, because then you will achieve your goal. So all I can say, guys, is if you haven't joined My Advertising Pays, you've got nothing to lose. Get on there tonight, sign up. The person that shared this video with you, get back to them and ask them for help, and just get involved in it. You know, network, be with people that are actually in the business, that are actually doing business. Don't listen to people that are not doing the business. Well, you know, it's obvious. And so with that, guys, I just wanted to say thanks so much for this for coming on tonight. I really appreciated it. We're a small community in Australia, and it's really, really important that we all come together and we do stuff like this, because realistically, we need to come together, motivate, stay focused, and let's build this together. This is an awesome platform that we've got right now, and I'm willing to help you get to your goal as well as all these other people. We're all willing to help you. So let's get motivated. Let's get posting, liking, and commenting in the groups. Let's share this business. If you have any issues, just message us. We're here to help. Don't feel like we're all alone. You know, this business is awesome. Just be focused, guys. That's all that we're asking for. And you know, don't give up. This is the chance that you need. This business can really take you to the goals that you want to get to. And do you guys want to finish up on anything there, or?
Yeah. Kev, if I can.
Yeah, man.
We can actually. There's only 5 people on here tonight, but we could talk about this until the cows come home, and we're happy to, because we're so energized by what the future is. It's not a fly-by-night business. It has been around for nearly 2.25, going on 2.5 years now. These guys are testament to how solid and secure this is, and they've got nothing but praise for it, even though through the growing pains. Facebook started in a garage. My Advertising Pays is going to be a household name. As Kim said, we could ramble on forever, but get back to the person who shares this video with you, and just suss them out. There's always someone to connect. There's no one that is left unaided, if you like, to help them through the whole scenario. I think it was Barry, was it, or Kim? Said he found it difficult to get in touch with his sponsor. Grab someone else, like Kim said. You know, there's plenty of people out there to help him. get in touch with this person who who was going to share this video with you, and there's plenty of people out there to help you, for sure.
Yeah, totally agree, Rod. Definitely, there's always people to help. That's what we're here for. Gay and Jeff, you guys got anything to say? Finishing up?
Look, given the fact that we're now travelling in the, I dare say, at the grey nomad era of life, I think it's really, really important to have options. And when you get to, and I know I'm sounding like an old grandmother, I'm a young grandmother actually, but when you have options in life, it just gives you, well, it just gives you more choices, and that's what life is about. You know, we want to be able to go through life being able to do and come and go as we please. And by having a secondary income, or albeit a full-time income with this, it takes you out of that, what's the word, you know, just the hindrances you have as you get older and you start to become labelled. You have to go on the pension, you have to conform to, you know, the ways of getting older and being stereotyped. I don't want that. I want freedom. I want choices. I want to be able to do with my life what I want to do with my life. And that's what MAP is doing for us. It's actually giving us that freedom and those choices. And that's invaluable. So anyone that's out there who is coming into this wonderful period in their life, people really need to take a hard look at what is on offer here. And I'm telling you right now, it will change your life. You know, that there's nothing more sure about what I'm saying. It's done it for us, and it will work for you. You will get paid every single day from the moment you start clicking those ads. It's like the sun goes up and the sun goes down. You will get paid. That's as simple as it is. So, for goodness sake, stop and take it.
Yeah, I've got two messages. The first one is for people who aren't mappers. Why aren't you? And the second message is for people who are mappers. You treat this like a business. It's not a toy. It's something you play with. If you're serious about this and you're fair dinkum about making money out of it, you put your backside to the event on the 21st of July, go to Star City, you meet the people who are going to motivate you to really succeed in this business. And I say again, it's not a toy, it's a business.
Good on you, Jeff.
That's us.
Exactly. No, I couldn't agree with you more on that one, mate. Get to the event and Sydney, get the events in the local areas. All right, Brad, you want to finish it off there, mate?
Yep, no worries, Kim. Yeah, I'd probably just say that, if you're after a get-rich-quick scheme, I mean, you're in the wrong place to start with. But if you're after a get-wealthy-permanent scheme, business, that's where we're at. This is not something that, in 6 months you're going to make $1 million. But, be realistic. And it's nothing for nothing, and that's fair. I mean, that's the same with anything in life. If you're prepared to put a little bit of work in it, don't confuse work with time. It doesn't mean it has to take 8 hours a day. It's just a little bit to make a big difference. And just if you can't think of, or you can't envisage thousands of dollars a month or a year or whatever it might be, just start small. Or just start with what you can actually see yourself earning. So it might just be a couple $100 a week, $200-300 a week. What's that going to change for you? Because it changes a lot for most people. It's school fees, it's whatever it is, and what you'll find is when you actually reach those little goals, you've made it and you've reached it, and all of a sudden you can aim a little bit bigger and a little bit higher, and then all of a sudden little goals can turn into big goals. But I guess I'm just trying to say that a lot of people expect too much too soon, and they quit before they've actually made something. But they probably totally underestimate what they could achieve in just a little bit longer period of time. You're not going to make $1 million in 6 months, but give it 2 or 3 years, and you don't know where you can be. But I think just don't overestimate what you can do in a short period of time. Don't underestimate what you can do in just a little bit longer, though, and just stay the course, and it'll happen.
Yep. Absolutely.
That is the magical words that you got there, Brad. Stay the course. You know, stay with what works, and you will be successful. 100%. This works. Just keep with it. Keep building. Keep sharing. You know, get out there and do as much as you can. I'm hoping actually to do a few more of these hangouts for people in the future, and we'll have a different topic each week, hopefully. And we'll get some people on here and we have to talk about different things with the business, also about building yourself, building your brand, about how to build a team. That's what I'm hoping that's going to happen. So I think tonight was just really just to get out there and say hello to everyone. And I really thank everyone at home watching, people that have been watching this recording as well. I really appreciate you took time watching this. And I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone in Sydney. And that's going to be just awesome. And I'm guessing people are going to want me to have shower them a couple of beers. But yeah, it's going to be great. You know, I'm looking forward to having a few drinks with people and then just catching up. You know, meeting people that I've been sort of seeing their journey online. It's just going to be great to put a face to the name as well. So, but anyway, guys, I really appreciate Rod, Gay, Jeff, and Brad for putting your time in here, having a chat with us, and I think this is going to help you, and it's going to help your team, and it's going to help everyone really, just to you know, just to help everyone about this business. People just want to hear from you guys what you guys think about this business, you know, and I think that's going to help everyone. So I really do appreciate you for being on the show tonight. I'm calling it the MAP Success Hour, even though it's probably just gone over now, but we're all good for that. But I'm sure we'll get better every time we do these hangouts. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and get to your local events and keep mapping. I'll speak to you all later.
Keep mapping. Yay.
There you go.
Happy mapping.